running behind short-term tricks or long-term strategies? What should be your focus? Hey everyone, this is Sushmita Jain, your business mentor, here with you guys, helping you build your brand communities. So today, we are gonna be talking about whether it's worth investing your precious resource, which is time, into building an audience. So should you actually be working on that, and is it worth it, is what we are gonna be talking about. And what do you think my answer for this question is? Can you guess it? Just think about it. I am sure you can. And by now, if your subconscious has said yes is my answer, you are totally right about it, because yes, the answer is yes from my end. Because first of all, when you have an audience, you have a benefit with it, which is exposure, right? So when you share your message, it's gonna have exposure towards a certain amount of people. Now that is important, so you need to definitely work on that, right? So as marketers, we understand how challenging it is when it comes to measuring the ROI of your marketing. Can you actually connect with that? So as marketers, we always try to analyze our clicks, our shares, our engagement, so on and so forth. But what happens when you have an audience? When you have an audience connected with your work and with your journey, with your story, you have a connection which results in offering you an ROI, which is the word of mouth, my friend. The word of mouth, which can help you boost your ROI by leaps and bounds, right? So that is exactly why you should be focusing on building your audience. You should be working on getting your audience or more people in your audience as well. So it's more than just getting a one-time sale. It's more than just getting a click. It's more than, just having a client which really stresses you off. It's better to work with people who you love and they love you back in reply as well. So think about it. Do you want it that way? If you do, yes, it's worthy to invest your time in this long-term strategy. And I see and I look at marketing, some way in which in the future people would be definitely building assets which are going to be stronger foundations than what they are focusing on currently. So that's the reason why I don't want you to wait till the future. I want you to be future ready already. And that's the reason why when I talk about getting sales, when I talk about building your business, when I talk about long-term growth, my core, the hook, which is always going to keep you connected, is going to be your audience, your loyal audience, and the people who are connected with you. So it's a really strong foundation in the present today for the marketing which is going to come in future for you right now itself. And that's the reason why I am here for you guys. So if you haven't hit the subscribe yet, make sure you do, right? So coming back to what we're talking about and why we are here, my reason for being here is to help you understand why you need to pivot your strategy which you have been using until now. Like for example, there's a brand IDC. They actually analyzed why they had unsuccessful deals in the past. And what did they come across? They come across a stat which says 33% of their unsuccessful deals would have cracked, would have happened, would have been part of their turnover. Yes, I'm emphasizing on that because That means they had grown their business 33% more. If those deals which did not happen would actually be, somewhere in between with warm audience. They were trying to connect with people who did not know them that well, who they did not know that well. So when it comes to we as marketers, we miss on one very important aspect, and that is that when we want our prospects, when we are looking forward to get results from our marketing strategies, all we are looking forward to do is connect with people who can be part of your audience, or people who are tangents to your current audience, because we have two major aims or focus or goals in our mind when it comes to campaigns. We either want them to connect with what we are offering, or we want them to click through the campaign, click through the call to action, and initiate a sequence which we have actually created for them, right? So if you want that, we are looking for people are audience, and that's exactly where, when you have people who know you, they're gonna take more actions than unknown people, right? That's the reason why every video every YouTuber does, he looks forward and mentions at least once or twice that the viewer should subscribe to the video, because that makes someone unknown go from the unknown phase to the known phase by becoming a subscriber. And it's not gonna happen that every person who watches your video is gonna click on that subscribe in the first instant. They're gonna come back time to time. They might even come across your videos in the search n number of times, and then they may choose to subscribe you because they have been consuming your content for quite amount of time. Then when you actually are offering, your call to action, subconsciously they would, in say maybe 3 times, 4 times, when they come across you, they would start accepting and following those call to actions as well. So it's all about becoming more familiar. That's the reason why there's this saying, people are now more tend to do business with friends than with unknown people, and you need to become their friend if you want to grow your business as well, if they are someone who you can help with what you have to offer, right? So think about it this way. It's the harsh truth, guys. It's the harsh truth which we have been missing through for years and years, or those who have been successful over the years have been working on it, but they haven't realized it yet, right? So what you need to actually work on is, you need to understand that when you are getting the information out there, when you are trying to establish that connection out there, you're trying to build the credibility, you're trying to build that trust factor. Now how is that going to happen? By connecting with people, by building that relationship with people, right? So from today, I want you to keep one thing in mind, right? If you are a YouTuber, I see n number of people, and there are different types of people consuming content on YouTube. Either they're YouTubers or they are people who are here for watching how-tos and get inspiration from and stuff like that. So whichever category you fall into, when you engage with people, look at them and connect with them personally and try to understand them. Don't just look at them like prospects. Look at them as an unknown stranger who you're trying to understand and get to know more, and then see how fun the process becomes, right? So on this note, the Community Queen is signing off for today, but I would be seeing you guys tomorrow in another video. And before I leave, here's a really important and really basic, really vital stat for you. It has been analyzed, and it has been, something which has come from a lot of research. If mind you guys, if you invest in building an audience, if you invest in increasing that customer loyalty, your business is tend to increase from the range of 25% to 125%. So if you want more business, if you want to increase your business, if you want to raise your turnover, say maybe by a quarter or even triple it when it comes to maybe in multiples with a quarter, it's time to start focusing on connections. It's time to focusing on getting those sales based on maybe word of mouth, getting those sales based on the loyalty factor. Because when you have clients who are really connected with what you do and they love what you do, they're either gonna refer people to you, they're gonna actually come back to you from time to time as well. So just think about it, right? So I'm taking leave for now. I would be seeing you tomorrow. Until then, bye guys, and keep rocking.